My name is Marguerite Hicks J. Wu, and I am the family liaison at the Martin Luther King School in Cambridge. Recently, a parent lost her job and came to me for help in finding a new one.
Find It Cambridge is the free one-stop-shop website for all of the amazing opportunities and services available to the people who live, work, and play in our city. There are already hundreds of organizations, programs, and events on Find It. There are many ways for you to find exactly what you need. Join the thousands who are already using Find It Cambridge.
We used Find It Cambridge and found an employment agency that not only provided training, but placement. She called and got an appointment for the next day.
Visit www.finditcambridge.org.
Banging them in the head.
Check one. All of this winning.
Like I do up the shots, you're moving on and on the way to the city.
Today's human services landscape is more challenging than ever. It's an environment clouded by demand, complexity, mandates, and cost, where resources are being cut. Despite this terrain, organizations must grow their capacity to deliver better outcomes, supporting individuals and families on the path to their full potential. But how? Renewal is about evolving and maturing the business model over time, focusing on organizational, process, and technology modernization that cultivates change for agencies and for the people they serve. The nation's human services leaders created and refined a framework to chart this growth. The Human Services Value Curve tracks business model development across 4 levels. The higher the level, the greater the capacity to deliver outcomes and impact to people in need of support. The first level is the regulative business model. This model is a starting point for all human services organizations. It's a basic business model to deliver services to eligible people in compliance with requirements. And it's working in the nation's public welfare offices every day, where technology interfaces, data sharing, and incentives are helping agencies to achieve compliance excellence, reflected in a national SNAP error rate of less than 3%. The next level is the collaborative business model. The business model matures beyond a singular compliance focus to deliver the best mix of services to people by breaking through boundaries for collaboration and information sharing around policies, programs, and processes. It's at work at the District of Columbia Department of Human Services, where the Strong Families program provides wraparound support from multiple agencies and community partners. And new processes and policies are improving service integration between the TANF and homeless services populations. The next level is the integrative business model. Continuing to broaden capacity, this business model focuses on seamlessly coordinating and integrating services. It's about working at the optimum level across multiple programs to transform service with one-stop options, drive participation, and make the most of data. This is exactly what's happening in New York City with the landmark HHS Connect program that connects 35 programs and 15 agencies for game-changing data access, information sharing, and interagency collaboration. The most advanced level is the generative business model. It's an innovative, future-focused model of human services delivery that addresses complex family problems and social and economic issues to generate lasting outcomes for people and communities. In this model, leadership, operations, technologies, and processes are adaptive, and innovation is continuous. While no jurisdiction has yet achieved this, Washington State is making exciting inroads. Here, officials started with an impact statement that reflected the full scope of how human services would connect into the community. The Human Services Value Curve is not a one-size-fits-all framework. Even specific programs can be at different levels. Moving up requires a relentless focus on outcomes, adaptive leadership, leading technology, and innovation. It is possible to reach the top and empower services and improve lives. The place to start? Understand where your organization is today on the Human Services Value Curve. Because to move forward and make an impact in human services, it's important to know where it all began and where it must go.
Hello and welcome to another episode of your Human Service News and Information. I'm Hasson, Rashid, your host. I'll be here with you for approximately 25 more minutes. It's excellent being here with you, and it's such a great achievement to come in your lives like we do here daily at the CCTV. With that, I extend a universal cordial of peace out to you, and that is peace itself. Peace be unto you. Okay, once again, welcome to another episode of your Human Service News and Information. Before we start with our program today, I'd like to take time to send out my condolence, deepest sympathies to all of the folks in Hawaii that are directly affected by the killer whale volcano. They say news reported that on the national news it was reported that the volcano this week is worse than ever. It's worse than it has been in the past, and it's getting worse. So once again, my deepest condolence and sympathies go out to the folks who have lost lives, property, etc., etc. Okay, and also I like to send out my sympathies and blessings out to the folks in the Caribbean, because last week was official launch of a hurricane season, and I know hurricanes are coming up from last year's experiences. Those people are in trouble. So I invoke God's protection on all those folks down there. Okay, the opening video was entitled Cultivating Changes in Human Services, and it was they call it a telestration, okay? So today, human services landscape is more challenging than ever. And but the thing is, I'm gonna go into that video once again and explain some of the things that's found in the transcript of that video. But first, I'd like to focus on CCTV's 30-week birthday bash. Okay, that's coming up on Thursday, October. Big party here. That's October 25th, 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. And since we're on, this is your Human Service News and Information broadcast, and we just had an opening video which explained a lot about the cultivating changes of human services in human services. We have, okay, as a main, I guess, keynote speaker, a keynote person, guest, okay, put it that way, keynote guest for the 30th birthday bash, October 25th, 5:30, 8:30 p.m., is the City of Cambridge's manager of human services, and that's Miss Ellen Seminoff. She's gonna come here and receive the Rossi Award for Creative and Responsive Leadership. Ellen has been a strong advocate for CCTV since its inception. So she's head of the Human Services Department of the City of Cambridge, and she'll be here on October 25th for the 30th birthday bash of CCTV. And by the way, the first week of the 30th week ended June 1st, so we're in the second week of the 30-week celebrating 30 years of Cambridge Community Television. Okay, so Cambridge has survived for 30, CCTV has survived for 30 years, and I wish that it pray that it survives for 30 more years. So once again, don't forget now, that's the save the date. That's CCTV's 30th birthday bash, Thursday, October 25th, 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. And they're honoring Cambridge's manager for human services. That's assistant city manager for human services. That's Ellen Siminoff. Okay, she'll be receiving the Rossi Award for Creative Services and Responsive Leadership. Okay, you'll be hearing more about that between now and October. Okay, so but also I'd like to bring this quickly to your attention, and this is entitled the Haitian Initiative. Okay, so Friday, this is coming off Friday now. There's not much time for this left. So this is the Haitian Initiative. Come learn more. That's Friday, June 8th, 7 p.m. June 8th is an official send-off of the barrels of supplies we have raised for Haiti-based activists to support the hurricane preparation in the southern region of Haiti. There will be Haitian food, music, storytelling. Come learn more about the Haitian Initiative. And this is going to transpire at the Democracy Center. That's 45 Mount Auburn Street, Cambridge. So if you'd like to come and learn more, you can contact Haiti at initiative.cays, that's C-A-Y-E-S @gmail.com. Once again, that's Haiti.initiative.cays @gmail.com. That's the Haitian Initiative, and it's all about sending barrel supplies so that the people can prepare or preparation for the not upcoming hurricane season, but hurricane season, which is upon us now in the Caribbean seas, Caribbean portion of the Western Hemisphere. Okay, so okay, and okay, I wish them well down in Haiti, and that damage is not severe as it was last year. Okay, another thing, I got the latest edition of Spirit Change News. I know you're all familiar with the Spirit Change News from the vendors posted all throughout Eastern Massachusetts selling Spirit Change News. Well, they just celebrated their 25th anniversary. That's right, the Spirit Change News 25th anniversary. And they had a lot of speakers, you know, and they came out with the this edition, which expires tomorrow. There's a new edition that's coming out tomorrow, but this had coverage of the Spirit Change 25th anniversary, and they sent out a thank you to all of you folks in Eastern Massachusetts who have supported them during this 25 years, okay? And I want to just share a little bit of reading from this issue of Spirit Change, the 25th anniversary celebration that just had it. I think that was the last week. Okay, this is James, I guess. James Shear was the keynote speaker. No, there was okay, I know what I want to know what it was now. It's Mark D. Goldberg. He had the last page of the news. He came up and says Puerto Rico forgotten by the United States, you know. And I said there's something a little. I think he spoke too soon about Puerto Rico being forgotten by the United States because just last week, or was it earlier this week, the United States sent Puerto Rico in the neighborhood of $28 million for homelessness to address homelessness in Puerto Rico, especially after the last hurricane season. So I think this Mark Goldfinger spoke a little bit too soon on Puerto Rico being forgotten by the United States because they just got the $28 million, or in the neighborhood of $28 million to address homelessness. Last week this happened. Okay, I'm Hasson Rashid, and this is your Human Service News and Information. I'd like to also, I had several other articles from the State House, the government, to fill you in on what's been happening at the state level, okay? This is about the government. He come out with, he endorsed, what was this, in the budget? Okay, if I can find it here. To address affordable housing needs, things like that, homelessness too. So that was a great win-win for all those advocates, legislative advocates who supported legislation for the government to support more to allot more funding for those without, okay, the homeless, the unfortunate, the have-nots, etc., etc. I can't I can't find it now, but as soon as I get that, I'll share that with you, okay? I know it's here somewhere. So we'll just move on, okay? We'll just move on to the next thing on the agenda, and that is I made a public comment this past Monday at City Hall in response to a resolution that the City Council municipality of Cambridge wants to endorse or support government priorities that address homelessness in the state of Massachusetts. Okay, but I had a response to that. I had my views on that, my position on that. So I voiced my opinion at the City Hall, and I'd like to share the text of what I said with you. Okay, okay. So brace yourself, tolerate me for a little bit longer. This won't take long. Okay, okay. Here we go. This was a policy order. It was on the resolution list, and it was item number 3. So the resolution is nearly a declaration of faith in support of state legislative advocacy directly related to homelessness. In the current round of bill and lawmaking activity at the State House, it's good that the mayor and the city council supports this type of legislative activity, but I continue to hold the position that Cambridge is not doing enough for the people who live on the streets. It's that Cambridge, okay, it needs to provide more long-term forward thinking as it relates to eradicating and ending homelessness. The city needs to provide permanent supportive housing space for the homeless individuals and families and those at risk of becoming homeless. The city needs to eliminate all barriers for new construction of multi-unit buildings to house the homeless. At this time, the city has more resources than usual to vote to construction of housing for the homeless. This can be done by increasing the availability of both affordable and homeless housing through a combination of land use policies and subsidies for housing development. The city should plan for a brick and mortar project for the homeless to gain traction and working to ease the homeless crisis by adding hundreds of units. The political will to do so wasn't with the city when opportunities arose to add multi-units of supported homeless housing at the Foundry Building, Sullivan Courthouse, and Garage, and the Volpe Center. Hopefully the city's effort to send an engrossed copy of resolution item number 3 to the members of the Cambridge legislative delegation, hopefully again is a valid sign that the city is in a position of the needed amount, the city is in possession of the needed amount of political will to begin to initiate local long-range planning to build permanent supportive housing for the homeless sector and MOSAIC from the ground up. Thank you. So that was unquote. That was my text for my public comment to City Hall this week. So I think to all of you that out there are into low-income housing advocacy, homeless advocacy, I say keep the pressure on the elected officials. That's the only way that something is going to get done. If you take the pressure off, they will go to sleep right on duty, right on the job. So you gotta keep them awake. You gotta keep nudging them, keep them thinking. Okay, especially in this case, homeless thinking for long-range homeless goals. Okay, not piecemeal, not short achievements. Okay, objectives. Okay, okay. I like to put the focus right now before we leave here. Some benefits that are being offered at the city for immigrants. Okay, so the city of Cambridge has free consultation with an immigration attorney every 3rd Wednesday of the month. When 5:15 to 7:15 p.m. every 3rd Wednesday, where Community Legal Services and Counseling Center, 93rd Street, Cambridge, Mass, near Leechmere Station, corner of Otis and 3rd, who available to Massachusetts immigrants and their families. So if you like more information, additional information, you can call CIRC at 617-349-4396. CIRC, that's an acronym for the Cambridge Immigration, okay, what's that? The Cambridge Legal Service and Counsel. Okay, CRC, Cambridge Legal Service and Counseling Center. So anyway, if you like help with immigration issues, you can call 617-349-4396, or you can email circ@cambridgemon.gov. Once again, that contact information is 617-349-4396 or circ@cambridgemon.gov. So the dates for the immigration clinic is coming up June 20th, October 17th, July 18th, November 21st, August 15th, and December 19th. So they're located once again at 93rd Street, Cambridge, and this is near the corner of 3rd and Otis Street. So if you have any type of immigration issues, I advise you to get in contact with those people at the Cambridge, City of Cambridge 2018 Immigration Legal Screening Clinic. So they're good people down there, and they will help you with most of your immigration needs. So once again, save the date. That's Saturday, June 9th, 12:30 to 3 p.m. At the Cambridge Public Library, 449 Broadway. You come out and enjoy an afternoon celebrating our immigrant neighbors with musical performances, food, and activities. The Commission on Immigrant Rights and Citizenship is sponsoring this at the Cambridge Public Library, June 9th, 12:30 to 3 p.m. That's for you to come out and enjoy an afternoon celebrating our immigrant neighbors with musical performance, food, and activities, okay? Well, there's a Father's Day breakfast coming up, okay? Women welcome, so you're invited to come out and join in for a wonderful breakfast. This event is free for seniors over 60 plus, Thursday, June 28th at 9 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. Reservation is required. To sign up, see Julie King, okay, that's or call Julie King, 617-349-6060. And this is all transpiring at the Cambridge Citywide Senior Center, 806 Massachusetts Avenue, Cambridge. A big Father's Day breakfast, okay? I know you're gonna enjoy that, okay? So once again, I also like to remind you that it's important for you to come on out and learn more about the Haiti Initiative, okay? That's June 8th is the official send-off of barrels of supplies that have been provided and raised for Haiti's based activities to support with hurricane preparedness in the southern region of Haiti. There will be Haitian food, music, and storytelling. Come learn more about the Haiti Initiative. That's at the Democracy Center, 45 Mount Auburn Street, Cambridge, Massachusetts. Come learn more. Okay, I was gonna tell you a little bit more about that opening video, Cultivating Change in Human Services. But I think we're running out of time. So once again, I'll just rerun that video from the opening. And if there's enough time left, you can get some insight into what cultivating changes in human services is all about. So today's human service landscape is more challenging than ever. Okay, so next week, next time, we'll go through this transcript with you on cultivating changes in human service. So, we never have enough time to do everything that we would like to do or enjoy to do. But I am Hasson, Rashid. I always say it's excellent being here with you, and it's such a great achievement to come into your lives like we do here daily at CCTV. So until next time, I remind you, and I want you to remember that, I want you to remember that superior wisdom can never be subjected by inferior wisdom. So until next time, I leave you in the ancient greetings of peace, and that is peace itself. Peace be unto you.
Today's human services landscape is more challenging than ever. It's an environment clouded by demand, complexity, mandates, and cost, where resources are being cut. Despite this terrain, organizations must grow their capacity to deliver better outcomes, supporting individuals and families on the path to their full potential. But how? Renewal is about evolving and maturing the business model over time, focusing on organizational, process, and technology modernization that cultivates change for agencies and for the people they serve. The nation's human services leaders created and refined a framework to chart this growth. The Human Services Value Curve tracks business model development across 4 levels. The higher the level, the greater the capacity to deliver outcomes and impact to people in need of support. The first level is the regulative business model. This model is a starting point for all human services organizations. It's a basic business model to deliver services to eligible people in compliance with requirements. And it's working in the nation's public welfare offices every day, where technology interfaces, data sharing, and incentives are helping agencies to achieve compliance excellence, reflected in a national SNAP error rate of less than 3%. The next level is the collaborative business model. The business model matures beyond a singular compliance focus to deliver the best mix of services to people by breaking through boundaries for collaboration and information sharing around policies, programs, and processes. It's at work at the District of Columbia Department of Human Services, where the Strong Families program provides wraparound support from multiple agencies and community partners. And new processes and policies are improving service integration between the TANF and homeless services populations. The next level is the integrative business model. Continuing to broaden capacity, this business model focuses on seamless